What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're at London Card Show. Now I'm going to be doing a buyer's POV from the perspective of someone that's never been to a card show before, because this is actually my first time. It was my birthday and Abby bought me tickets, like VIP tickets. So we went along, we had a great time. I was a little bit apprehensive at first because I didn't quite know what to expect, but it turned out to be a really good day. So first things first, when you walked in, you got given a gift bag. So we're just going through that here now. You got given stickers, different packs, like match attacks or whatever they were, like football cards, some wildlife cards, this little magnifying thing. I don't really know what this is, some other card. Just a bunch of stuff. These are really cool. So the Volt X slab sleeves, they'll be really useful at some point. And then this, which is like a kind of mystery gift, I guess. You'll see me open up later at the end of the video. And there was actually some Pokemon packs in there. So yeah, so first things first, when we first enter the door, you are immediately granted by all of these packs. Just stalls everywhere, first edition rocket packs, just all sorts of stuff. But my first goal was to get to PokeRand. I'm a massive fan of Randolph, and that was one of our goals. If you're a VIP, you get to go in an hour early. So I was like, while it's quieter, two people I want to go see. PokeRand and then over to Collector's Cardhouse. So I knew I wanted to buy a slab from Randy. Wasn't sure what I wanted to get. Wasn't really bothered. Just really wanted to meet him. These are some of the cards that he had on display. Some really expensive cards that are way out of my budget. And some quite cheaper ones. It took me a while to pick, but I was quite happy what I came away with. Again, it wasn't a set that I really wanted. I just wanted something as like a keepsake from meeting someone that you've followed and watched for so long, and going through his story, and has had so many ups and downs and mental health things and what's gone on in his life, and a lot of that I can relate to as well. So but yeah, this is the card I ended up getting, the Zorua, in a tent, which is very nice. And then we continued around the event. So after we saw Randy, we kind of went around these other stalls on our way to Collector's Cardhouse. Ace Grading was actually next to PokeRand. Ace Grading, if you didn't know, is Randy's like grading company. I actually love Ace Grading. I think they're the best. I think they're better than PSA. I think they're better than anyone else. I think their slabs look better. I think their slabs, their artwork that they do on their slabs, so much better. And so here we are at Collector's Cardhouse, meeting Chloe and Dean. And yeah, Dean's actually a really nice guy. I've spoken to him a couple of times now, and he's really nice. I got them all to sign my binder, so yeah, got a little doodle on there of a Charizard. And last week, I don't know if you watched on our channel, when we opened up we did a 151 pack at opening. And the booster bundle that we opened in the video, and we pulled the Charizard. The first pack we ever opened, we pulled the Charizard from 151. Unbelievable. We bought it from him. So I was just telling him that that's what happened. And then he gave me a little deal on some more 151 packs as a birthday present, which was really nice of him. So I'm really grateful for that. And here we are. So as a VIP ticket holder, you get this like little VIP area that you can go into, and they've even got like a little it's like a streaming thing, or like a filming spot, and they've got some lighting and some phone holders and stuff that you can sit down. Loads of table space. Yeah, it was very quiet in there, I guess, because obviously I think this was quite early on in the day, so there wasn't as many people about. But we actually met a few really nice people in this VIP area, and some more questionable ones as well. People opening a ton of packs, and just chucked like two booster boxes of cards just went straight in the bin, which me and a couple of other people were discussing. And yeah, obviously we took them back out, and there was a guy there who went through them and sorted them all out. But, you know, those sort of things should go to people who can't afford it, or to kids, or to whoever, not in the bin. So our main goal one of our main goals from this event, from the card show, was to collect 151. So while we were here, we actually got a Volt X binder, a big one. And we were just going to see how much of a binder we could fill out with 151. Now this is probably going to be the common cards, not all the stuff at the end, the expensive stuff. Because the fact is we didn't have the budget for it. You can see us sifting through here. Now you see the numbers as that's the amount of in pounds because we're in the UK, not in dollars. Yeah. So we just walk around the event. Main stage, loads of stuff happening on the main stage. This was like a I don't know if you might know it, you might not. If you're in the US, I don't know if you know. We have quite a famous show over here called Deal or No Deal, which is like a box opening thing. I don't know, it's something for the kids, but there was famous people on stage. They had loads of events going on all through the day. It was a load of fun. It was a great fun. So here we're looking through some stuff. I took 2 binders with me. Well, no, I bought a binder and I took one with me, a Surging Sparks. I am so close to finishing my Surging Sparks binder. And you can see here, I've found some of the cards that I need. I actually have that Executor in the top left. But I found some of the cards I needed there. The Skamori. I can't remember what else. Pikachu that I needed. Not the super expensive Pikachu. That's like one of the only cards I've got left. And I don't think I'm ever going to get it. The food was amazing, by the way. I know you're just seeing that. The food was actually really good. A little bit same, maybe too many burgers. There could have been a little bit more variety, but it was really good. Loads of plushies. This was really cool. This store was really cool as well, actually. I know it's not Pokemon cards because there was other stuff at the event, but these were amazing. That was $8,000, that comic book. $8,000 for an amazing Spider-Man. I think it was signed by Stanley or someone. Even more expensive than a lot of Pokemon cards. I couldn't believe it. That was really interesting, actually. I was quite interested in that. This guy's store was really cool. I actually bought a Journey Together pack from him, which I'm going to open in a short. So fingers crossed. He found them out and let me pick one, so I might have got lucky. I don't know. These guys were cool. Just like on a day out like this, like I said, we didn't really know what to expect. Oh, this is the arcade. The arcade's so good. We like the arcade. Load of retro games. Abby's going to be in here playing Pac-Man. How'd she do? No, we didn't see. But yeah, like if you're, I think when I went in, I was quite taken aback by the price of a lot of stuff, and I was worried it was going to be a very expensive day. And it's not like I had endless amounts of money to spend, and I was a little bit worried. And it can be a bit daunting, and I was a little bit worried going into it, like what could I afford, what couldn't I afford. But the fact is, all for these binders, there is a lot of cheaper commons and like normal stuff, cheaper cards, even like some good looking cards, you know, just for cheaper. So you could sift, everyone had binders, you could sift through so many different binders. As you'll see here, we started to sift through here because we found a 151, which is what we were looking for. So we started to sift through. See, these are all like £1. Some of them like just not the reverse hollows, but the normal ones are like even 50p. So super affordable, and you could go in there definitely on a budget. If you're collecting a certain card or a certain Pokemon, you could definitely get a few pickups, definitely. Or try your hand at like a mystery box or something. But this was really cool. You can see us here. Abby sorting through all these ones that we needed. There were so many that we were just like, yep. I think we spent about £60 out of that binder just going through. They had them all in order, which was really useful. But it is so time consuming trying to work out which ones you need. These were cool, and I thought these were actually quite a decent price for mystery boxes. The amount of packs that you got and the stuff you got in there was cool. We're looking for a load of like normal packs here. There was Fusion Strike. There was God knows all sorts of stuff. I see Vivid Voltage there, which I've nearly completed that as well. I want to complete Vivid Voltage. This was the best stall. He had loads of packs at a really reasonable price. Evolving Skies, Lost Origin, Crown Zenith. He had 151. He had Prismatic Evolutions, Chilling Rain, Battle Styles. It goes on. There's so much stuff in there. Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, it was a great day out, and this is what we got in the gift box. So this is like the mystery box we got. So we actually got some Japanese packs. The one I got there, the pink one, was I believe it's not what is it? Not Twilight Masquerade. it will come to me. And then I actually got gifted this Paradox Rift pack from a guy that we bought some cards from, and I told him it was my birthday, and he gave me a pack for free. And there's a lot of that going on at the event, and it was really nice to see. There was a lot of like community spirit. I'm really grateful if you, by any chance you might be watching this. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. But we actually bumped into a few people. One person in particular called Alex, who was also collecting 151, and we just traded duplicates. We sat down, we went through. I said, like, here's the duplicates we've got. He showed us what he had, and we just swapped. And that's just the great community that you can get, and it is out there if you look past sort of the really expensive stuff. Just making friends, and it can happen. This is another Japanese pack, because obviously there was two of us, me and Abby, so she had her own mystery pack as well. So Abby's opening this one here. This one is actually the equivalent to Surging Sparks in English, I believe. Yeah, it was just a really good day, and I will definitely be going back again. I hope you learned something from this. If not, just how much of a great day it was and how worth it is to go. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe. See you soon.